So welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I will be talking about horror news that has happened over the past week. This is a new series that I'm starting where I talk about horror news that, like I said, has happened over the past week. These videos will be made on Saturdays or Sundays or even Mondays depending on, but these videos may not be every week because again I need at least 3 to 4 articles to talk about. So what we will be discussing today is the Forever Purge, Saw 10, Saw 10, and a few other little things here and there. So if you enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button and give me a name suggestion for this new series where I talk about horror news, like just different type of horror news. Let me know in the comments below, smack the like button, let's go get right to the video. So the first one that I'm talking about is the Forever Purge. I'll put it up on screen right here. The Forever Purge. Originally set for theatrical release last year, The Forever Purge was eventually bumped to 2021, as we know. And from, before all this, we had no, word on whether it was going to come out or not. But now we have some news about it. And had been set for release on July 9th of this year. But even that date has now changed. The good news, The Forever Purge has moved up to July 2nd. Which is really big, something that I want to talk about before I do continue. A lot of movies are getting moved up to, a lot of movies are, getting moved up to like a week or 2 weeks or even a month or 2 months. So I want to talk about something, and I'm gonna make a separate video on it because it doesn't, it doesn't comply to this video. But just something I want to talk about real quick, because I get off topic. But that is, do you think Scream 5 will still come out in January, or do you see it coming out December of this year? I see it now, mainly because of this. Let me continue. The good news, like I said, The Forever Purge has moved up to July 2nd. Sources recently told THR that the film takes The Purge out of its usual setting. That's interesting. Maybe like an island, which was talked about, previously, while still dealing with the classic and race issues in the way the previous films have. We're also been told that this is set to be the final movie in the franchise. I believe that Freddy's dead, Jason Goes to Hell, Friday the 13th 5. Do I need to continue? It's not the last one, trust me. If it is, it would actually surprise me, but I think they probably will give the franchise a good rest for about a good 4 to 10 years probably. Then they'll probably reboot. That's what I think. The first official image was debuted by Total Film Below earlier this year, which came along with some fresh insight. So, other little things we already know, but the big thing about The Purge, The Forever Purge, is July 2nd, and it's coming out this July. I'm not the biggest fan of the Purge movies. I like the first two. Election year was really whatever. The first Purge, I liked. It was, it was whatever. But, for the most part, I'm curious to see what this Purge movie is even about. But I think in general, again, a lot, besides the Forever Purge, a lot of movies have been moving up a month or a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I do think a lot of other movies may get bumped up. I really think Scream 5 will be releasing in December this year. I mean, I can't guarantee that, but it's looking more like that it might. And who knows, Halloween Kills may, there's a chance that Halloween Kills may move up a week. Who knows? So that is the first news I'm going to talk about. It's The Forever Purge does have a release date July 2nd. And yeah, I'm very curious to know, will The Purge go to VOD, or will it go to cinemas only, or will it go to cinemas and VOD? I think it should go to both. I think since this is the last Purge movie, and there's people that are diehard fans of this franchise, this I think should be put in the cinemas, but also have a VOD option. I've said my piece on why I think the VOD option is still very important. But the next one that I do want to talk about is the new Saw movie. Now, yes, we do have a new Saw movie, and I'm not joking when I say that we do have a new Purge movie. With Lionsgate set to revitalize the franchise next month with Spiral. As we know, in the latest issue, Production Weekly listed Saw 10 is being in active development. It's caused a bit of flurry on Reddit as hardcore fans know that James Wan Automatic Monsters listed as one of the film's producers. James Wan has, been one of like the producers anyway, so they thought here was that Wan, who made his directorial debut on the first Saw in 2004, had returned to help the development in the 10th film of the franchise. No, not the case. With all that said, we can confirm that a 10th film is being developed. With what that means exactly is up in the air. Sorts of pictures and Lionsgate for directions throughout the proceeds. Also possible that the box office for Spiral in theaters on May 14th could affect the future of the franchise. Yeah, because it's only going to cinemas. But we'll cross the bridge when we get there. As for now, Jigsaw's game will continue on and absolutely with the new installment next month. I'm not the biggest Saw fan. I like the character Jigsaw, obviously like the puppet and all of that. But besides that, I mainly like the first 3 Saw movies. Jigsaw, I kind of liked Jigsaw. I know a lot of people gripe about that movie, but I thought it was really whatever. Jigsaw was my first Saw movie in the cinema. A Saw 10 into development. I think Saw 10 is a placeholder, if anything. 2 things could happen with this movie. Well, actually 3 things. Because now, the Spiral will be only going to cinemas and not VOD. I said my piece on that. I hope Spiral is successful, but it's only going to cinemas, and a lot of theaters are still limited capacity. I said my piece on that tons of times before. Besides that, I think a Saw 10 is going to happen if Spiral's successful. I hope it's successful because it's only going to cinemas. If Spiral's not successful, I can guarantee you the next week this is going to be canceled. I can guarantee you that. But that's the first thing that can happen. It's all depending on the box office. Second thing is this is a placeholder name, and that's all it is. Saw 10 placeholder name is actually going to be Spiral 2, and that's what it actually could most likely be. And they've maybe already talked to Chris Rock and maybe Samuel Jackson if he lives, to reprise their role in the next Saw movie. Who knows? And I think this news was always going to come out because, again, we were supposed to get Spiral last year. And I think this is something that they was, going to announce right now anyway. Maybe like a little sooner, like around January or February-ish, but we got it now. The last thing this could be is actually a Saw 10 and them actually, continuing on with that continuity, because supposedly Spiral is like a spin-off, I heard. So it's really up in the air what Saw 10 actually is, because we haven't even got Spiral yet, which is crazy. We haven't even got Spiral yet, and they're all talking about Saw 10. So I guess that's a sign, and like Spiral's gonna be one of the best Saw movies ever. I hope, and I hope it's successful, because again, it's only going to cinema. I said my piece on that before. But that is the horror news for this week. If I did miss anything, just let me know, and I'll make a separate video on it. I did make a separate video on the Collector 3 news. The Collector 3 may not be happening. Yes, the Collector 3 may not be happening. I did a separate video on that. Go check that out. I really appreciate it if you did go check that out. And yeah, this was the horror news for the week. Like I said, if I did miss anything, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smack the like button. Please subscribe if you are brand new around here. Hit that notification bell. Let me know how you feel about everything I talked about Saw 10 and Forever Purge.